The problem is it won't feed through, and a bigger problem is you can't get spares for this machine, although it's not a very old one. So there's nothing to lose, and let's have a look at it. I suspect it's something to do with the gears in this little box. This is the gearbox. So let's take it apart to get the cover off and have a look, see what it's made of. Nice little gearbox, but as I suspected, there's a nylon gear. Oh yes, sure enough, there we are, a little burr on it. Need a 3D printer now to make a new one. Luckily I have one, and I use a program called 123 Design. It's a PC program, free, and I designed that new one. Get the little lugs off and the little wedges. I'm going to need to push those in like so, but not with my finger, with a vice, and get it all squashed in. And there we have it, just like new. This isn't nylon though, this is ABS, and I'm just hoping it'll work perfectly alright, but we'll see. That's like a spacer lug. And now I'm going to put it against the cog there, against the motor thread, and I'll just check that it works. Put a screwdriver through the slot there, turn it on for a second. It's all perfectly safe because it's only a 24 volt motor anyway. You're not messing with the mains or anything, so don't worry about that. Now I'll do it a little bit more accurate with the cover over it, with this proper spindle, which is an awkward job to fit, but I do fit it in the end. There you go, a little bit of wangling, it's gone in, and I check it now, and it's I can hear it spinning quite happily. Remember, it's not touching any other gears at the moment. And now I'm going to assemble it completely. You can see the gears now, but I actually put them in the wrong order, so you'll see in a minute. I'll take it off again. Never mind, do it the correct way. That's it now, get it all sandwiched together. Bit of ducking and diving to get it there. But now test it, and you can see the little wheel moving at the top there. So all is well. screw the lid back on, and then I can reassemble it. Okay, now please note how this goes back together, because I didn't show you how it came apart. Basically, a lot of it's just clipped together, but there are, this is the motor side, there are 4 screws that go into that white piece, and 2 screws, larger screws, that go underneath with a little plate, and on the other side there are just 2 screws, but it's all reliant on clipped together. Everything's clipped together. Now you gotta get the 2 plates into the right way. There's like little grooves that will fit in the other grooves, and you'll feel it. Then we've got the handle. Get the handle in the right way, with the writing on the right way. So make a note of that when you take it apart, which way it should be. There you can see it just sort of clicks into that. That's the easy bit. Now I'm just going to place the other side on, just to get the impression of where it should be. There's an indication of where the screws are. 2 in the middle, see? But you've got to get that seated correctly. Now the ones with the washers on. And there you go, you see the washer. Now you can see there that how it sort of clips into the other part of the panel. And there's the outer screw, same on the other side. Now that seems really brutal to just bang it in, but it appears to be quite okay to do that. Now you've seen a bit that I actually got this wrong. The side with the motor, you don't knock it in until the last thing, because there's 2 little panels that have got to slide in, and it's before you push the whole lot in. That's the little panel, and you'll see in a minute, that's the way it goes, but it has to tuck in on the left hand side. Well, I've already put that in position. Shouldn't have done, not until that one's in the right place. It also goes to the other side. There's another one that goes on the other side as well. And I learnt my lesson. It's the one on the right that you do first, and then the one on the left with that light little flange. That's the latter one to do. These screwdrivers are absolute rubbish. What a waste of time that is. Oh, look, it's to go around corners. Nah. I think this is just where I realised that I've put that on and it's still wrong because I've got to get the other side on first. So, off it comes again. That's it, that's correct now. Bit of brute force again. There we have it. And it actually works. Now the real test. Sandwich card, and let's see if it goes through. Well, that appears to work. Job's a good one.